Right, welcome guys. This video is going to be about how to do a correct freeway call and how to edify your upline. All right. Now, by this point, you should have had an affiliate launch. Your job is to get good at freeway calls and get good at the skill set of edification. All right. So your job is to become the middleman and guide your potential customer to an expert. If you're at this stage, guys, you're probably very, very brand new to the industry. You probably may not have the results. You may not have the experience or the answers. So the same way you leverage the products and services when it comes to trading, you now need to leverage your upline or mentor to build your business. If you do not do this, guys, we cannot help you. Okay. So the pros of a freeway call, they get to receive expert advice from about their situation. All right. So because you haven't been doing this for long, you can get your expert on the phone, your upline on the phone, and they can help them with their situation. Number two, your job is to filter out as many people as possible. So every 10 people that see the opportunity, one or two will say yes. Your job is to go through as many people as possible to find the serious people because most people are closed-minded. Most people are ignorant and most people are going to say no. All right. So how is the best way for you to go through the numbers quickly is to get someone on the phone. If you get someone on the phone, myself or any of the leaders, we can tell if someone's serious within their first 5, 10 minutes of the conversation. And lastly, and most importantly, guys, is you get to shadow your mentor and learn from them. So if people want to do this by themselves and they don't leverage their upline, you're not duplicating the system. And to build a big organization as we have, duplication is very important. Now, for any sort of business to happen, guys, in any industry, the main component that needs to be there is trust. People are not going to do business with people that they do not trust. So this is why we tell people to go through our warm list because there are people on your phone that you trust. All right. So how this would work. All right. By this point, you would have piqued their interest. Okay. So there's a short script that you would have rang, you would have phoned them, you would have got them to watch a video, and you should have got a time to ring them back. Now, what you need to do before you call them back, guys, is you need to prepare your upline that you could potentially have a three-way call. So if I ring someone at 3 p.m., I pique their interest, a 30-second conversation, I send them the video, and now I'm getting back to them at 6 p.m. when we arranged on the phone. I will call my upline 5 minutes, 10 minutes before and say, Josh, are you free at 6 o'clock? I may have a potential three-way call. Okay. Now, when you phone this person, you don't need to ask how their mum, dad is. That's not this call. You need to get straight to the point. People like people that are direct. People like people that don't beat behind the bush. You are ringing about a business opportunity. Okay. So these are only three questions you have to ask. If you ask any other questions, guys, you'll beat them behind the bush. Okay. So the first question, did you watch the video? If they didn't, okay, can you watch it right now? I need you to watch this video. If they have, fantastic. Question two. What part did you like best? Now, do you notice how I didn't say what was your opinion or what did you think? Because most people don't think, number one, and they're negative. So they're going to come with a negative opinion. But what part did you like best allows them to tap into the positive side of their mindset. Okay. So what part did you like best? I like the AI scanners. I like the trade and like the whatever it is they say, right? You still continue to the next question. Do you have any questions? And again, guys, even if they have a bad response, it's a scam, it's a pyramid. You're going to get all of this, right? Because most people are just uneducated. That's all it means. So you don't need to fight fire with fire. You certainly don't need to answer the question. You directly, regardless of what they say, direct them to a freeway call. You don't suggest, you don't recommend, you don't ask, you direct them. People like people that are assertive. Okay. So do you have any questions? No, yes, regardless, doesn't matter. Great. Since I'm brand new, I want to add my mentor, my business coach, my business partner, whoever you want to word it, to this call to answer your questions. Now, this is where you need to get good at edification. Guys, if you do not do this, it makes our job so much harder, right? Because we say the same things to every single person, right? But what makes the difference is how well you edify us because we don't know them. So you can't just put two strangers on the phone because why should they either respect each other or listen to each other? Okay, so how to break down or what edification means. Okay, so E is expertise. You want to talk about and highlight their credibility. Dedication, mention how much they help other people. Okay, integrity, talk about their character. F, talk about the fun side of them, so they're relatable and positive. And then Y is you'll love them, so end on a warmth, excitement. So, for example, for myself, if you're edifying me, highlight their credibility. I've been in the game for 5 years. Okay. Mention how many people they've helped. I've helped thousands of people over the last couple of years. Talk about the character. He's a lovely guy, down to earth guy. Show their relatability. He grew up in the same area as me, worked in retail, used to work a job. whatever the scenario may be. Obviously, this is important for you to find out information about your leader. And then lastly, you'll love them, down to earth, whatever you want to put on to the end of it, right? It's a great guy to have in your network, and I think he'll bring value to the conversation, okay? So this happens in one call, guys. Do not book another call. Do not schedule another call. You are doing this whether they want to or not, okay? So you add on your upline to the call. This is on WhatsApp, we do this, right? Now, as soon as both parties jump on, you simply welcome both parties. So, hey, Josh, look, I know you're really, really busy, right? What I want to do is I want to introduce you to my friend, and you want to throw it back to your friend. You don't want to make it out as if like you're throwing them under that bus and you're not even giving them recognition or acknowledging that they're actually your friends and your family. All right. So this is my friend, blah, blah, blah. We went to school together. He's watched the video. He has a few questions, right? But I thought it'd be great to introduce you both. So Josh, meet Adam, Adam, meet Josh. And most importantly, guys, mute yourself. If you do not do this part, you are literally de-edifying everything you just said about this individual. So this is not a group conversation. We're not chinwagging. Your expert leader is going to have a 5 to 10 minute conversation, 15-minute at max, to discuss whether this opportunity is for them or not. Now, our goal is to, of course, close them. But what we really want to do to actually benefit people and just to show that we are for the people is we want to open their mind first. Because if you come into this closed mind, and regardless of what I said, you're not going to take me in. If I can open your mind and then close you into the opportunity, then that is our main objective. All right, guys. So get very, very good at the skill of freeway calls and get very, very good at edification.